How's it going, everyone? In this video we're going to talk about some major changes made to the Sea of Thieves and Season 8 PvP alike. If you do enjoy this video or learn something new, feel free to leave a like and support the channel by subscribing or commenting down below. Let's get into it. With the release of the new PvP matchmaking mode, there has been a new change in the Sea of Thieves meta. To counteract that, Sea of Thieves have released some major changes that are ongoing into 2023, and we're going to talk about them here. These changes are far and wide, with some positives and negatives attached too. Without further ado, I'm going to get into it. So, starting off, there has been a significant change to Blunderbombs. There is a reduced find of Blunderbombs around the world, and the captaincy supplies that you do get will have a significantly less amount of Blunderbombs found in those captaincy supplies. Overall, roughly halving the amount of Blunderbombs you can get in the Sea of Thieves world. With the decrease in found Blunderbombs around the world, there are some massive changes to Blunderbombs when being shot out of cannons. Previously, when shooting a Blunderbomb out of a cannon, you'd find it do 10 meters of area of effect damage. It has now been reduced to 5 meters, matching when thrown as opposed to shot out of a cannon, meaning when you do cannon someone with a Blunderbomb, it's going to be a similar effect that is identical to when throwing it off the boat into another player. On top of that, the vertical impulse that players show when being hit by Blunderbombs has been significantly reduced. What does that mean? Essentially, when you get Blunderbombed by any sort of form, whether it be through cannons or hand thrown, you'll notice that your pirate is less likely to go up as far in the sky and minimizes the risk of getting thrown off the boat. Overall, that meant there was a massive nerf in Blunderbombs, meaning it is less likely that you will find fights will be won on the account of who has the most Blunderbombs. On the topic of supplies, there has been some major changes to supplies both in the matchmaking mode and in the normal Sea of Thieves world moving forward. Resources from sunken ships in the new matchmaking mode will drop their full supplies in the water, meaning the crew that wins will have enough time to get themselves the full supplies of the ship they sank, whether or not their supplies were in the barrels or a storage crate. In addition to that as well, the starting supplies across the board have been increased, meaning players will find more cannons, wood, and coconuts in their barrels upon fresh spawn. Now, this is true for galleons, brigs, and sloops. All of them have been adjusted fairly and equally, similar to what we've seen in Arena if you remember back in the day. When being sank in the new matchmaking mode, all boats, no matter the situation, will spawn back at an outpost and not at a random island around the world, meaning there is less time supplying and more time getting into battles, or at the very least, waiting for queue times. Small minor changes as well that specifically just affect the new matchmaking mode. All the Red Sea exploits that lead to an unfair fight for some players have been fully patched, and they've also announced moving forward there will be frequent changes to adjust to the meta and improve the experience for everyone. Personally, I think these changes are great, and I think it's going to improve our experience on the seas moving forward. But hey, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future, and like the video if you found it useful. As I said, let me know down in the comments what you think of these changes. I'm going to see you all in the next video or over on Twitch. Have a good day, stay safe, and I'm going to catch you all in the next one.